decent. Here we are with the Guadalupe. That's right, we're reviewing another Lone Star disc. This is a 7.6 -2.2. That first shot I threw, although it is understable flippy enough, it didn't seem like -2, but also at the same time it has a 2 fade. So if you throw it on enough hyzer, probably once it starts flipping and slowing down, it's gonna look less than -2. But yeah, Guadalupe. Let's give it some more throws in this round. Guadalupe, looking for a flip up off of hyzer. I'm gonna throw just maybe, aiming right side of this basket here. Oh, a little bit more flip than I thought I was gonna get, but it's gonna stay clean. Holy cow. Okay, that was going past the basket for sure. Well, I mean, it went deep in the basket already, but yeah, that was actually pretty nice. Guadalupe forehand, baby. Oh, that was smooth. That was very low power, and it flipped up and just went straight for a second. Had a gentle hyzer out. That's workable for a forehand. That wasn't too bad, actually. Let's see if we can give this Guadalupe like a little controlled throw. I'm not gonna throw it too crazy. I think I might go like a little bit lower power, a little flexy kinda. That's up there putting. Didn't take a whole lot of power. I just gave it some angle, a little snap, and it did what I was wanting. It was very close to pushing a little too far right, but it came back, and I think that's in the circle. I think I want to give the forehand a try again with this Guadalupe. Got a little bit of tail right to the left, so not necessarily the best for a fade, but I'm gonna go standstill. It was a very easy distance, I can tell you that. I don't think that wind was very helpful either. I don't know if I've shown you the rim of this Guadalupe yet. It's not the most comfortable rim for forehands. It's kind of got this scoop that I felt on a lot of discs, but then it kind of rolls back under and has like a rounded rim there. I don't necessarily love the feel of it for forehands, but it does fly decent for forehands. So we'll try a little standstill here. You might not see most of the flight of that because there's probably a tree in your way, but I'm gonna power down, put it on a lot of hyzer here, see what the flight's like. Go in. Oh, that crossed the basket. That was a nice, gentle little hyzer. Crossing chains on that. Spike hyzer around the tree. Oh, that's a good pushing hyzer. That got good distance. Yeah. If the hole 2 basket was in short, that would have been it almost pegged, I think. Oh, Guadalupe. This is a pretty good disc. I liked it. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the rim profile in hand. It's got some very drastic changes in it. But aside from that, this thing has a really good flight, has good glide. I mean, it's at least a 5. It says it's a 6. It has good glide. I can't say. So it's hard for me. I'd have to throw another 7-speed side by side with it to get a good comparison. -2 turn, maybe -1.5 or something like that, depending on how you threw it. Because it does have the 2 finish. So that's such a weird concept for me sometimes to think about. If it's got a 2 finish and a -2 turn, I feel like you could just put 0-1 or something like that. But I don't know, it's kind of weird for me. It's a good flight nonetheless. Worked for forehands, not the best feeling in hand for forehand, but it has a good forehand flight and backhand. I mean, this was a good disc. I mean, if I was going to suggest one to somebody, this is pretty good. This is an alpha plastic, so it doesn't have quite that reboundy boing boing kind of feel to it. That was what the other plastics was I reviewed last time that I was talking about. It has that weird pop top, like almost springy feel to it. I don't like that. That's Bravo, I believe, and Lima are those plastics. Alpha is one that I would prefer over those in any mold. So yeah, this is much better. This one's worth a try, I think. Even with it not having necessarily the best rim profile for my hand in general, the flight well overtakes what the feel is in hand. It's not like it's that weird. It's just I don't generally bag mid or fairways that have quite that feel to it, but I could get over that for this disc. This is pretty good. So that's all we got. Till next time, peace.